Way back when it was still socially acceptable to be seen in public with me and my friends used to spend our lives playing Fistful of Frags, except they didn't because everyone hates it. And me. Fistful of Frags is a free multiplayer first-person shooter set in the Wild West. How Wild West? Well, there's a fucking cactus wearing a cowboy hat. For fuck's sake. Now admittedly I don't usually play free multiplayer games because I'm not poor, but if I did I would normally play something like Team Fortress 2. The key word there being normally, which was why when I found Fistful of Frags on Steam when I did, I jumped at the chance of being able to play a game without losing any brain cells, which is almost always a plus. Sure, the game may only be a standalone source mod complete with Half-Life 2 icon, but if the amazing 2003-esque character models don't sell you, then maybe the wonderful community will. Wow. The problem is, and the reason no one likes this game, is because if you go into it thinking it'll play like any other first-person shooter you've ever played, then you're going to get destroyed a lot by me, because I'm really good. Mainly because this game is absolutely nothing like any FPS you've ever played, because it's slower than my thought process and more tactical than my... The guns are horribly slow and inaccurate, which completely changes the way you have to tackle encounters with other players. And by now, with the amount of games you've played, it will make playing it this differently feel really weirdly different. Because of how long it takes to reload, you develop an emotional attachment to every single one of your bullets, ultimately forcing you to slow down and check your corners like in real life, if real life looked like a PS2 game in alpha. But the guns being awful is almost a feature in this setting, due to the fact it's like 18 whatever the fuck when everything was awful, including apparently ladder interaction. But something that wasn't awful during the 19th century was the unlimited ammo for every gun, you know, unless it's dynamite or throwing knives, because come on now, that would be unrealistic. Unlimited ammo doesn't change the game as much as you think it would though, because of how it's one of the most balanced multiplayer shooters I've ever played, and unfortunately probably ever will. Even with games like Counter-Strike, some weapons are designed to be better than others, but here there's never a time you're at a disadvantage. And all that puts everyone on the most equalist of equal playing fields I guarantee you've ever equally been equals on. Slavery joke. But that also means that for new players it's fucking hard and not fun at all, but that's a plus because being good at a hard game is a trillion times more fun than the shit you nerds play, and good is what I am. Very good in fact. Almost as good as I am at making videos on games that are 2 years old and have no player base. And believe me, that is good.